Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Today, normally we start at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, but today we start in a little bit like 45 minutes ahead of time. So if you want to pick up a signal, you can pick up a signal. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk of a future trading and try to practice as much as you can on a sim before you use a real money. All our signal, you're very welcome to share all our signals as long as you follow us on a sim. All our videos are based for educational purpose only, and this is not a trader room. This is for our members. We help them try to understand our system, how to trade, how to look, and that will be those traders able to develop their own trading and their own style, and then they can take it with them forever. Normally, if you are new with us here, it is you need to keep your eye on the first column here on the left upper. You cannot see that, I think. I don't know, but here where it says a new signal, this is the first column. You'll get the new signal as an example, CL by 5861, target 5902. So you follow the signals. I'm going to be a little bit busy, but you're very welcome to follow the signals on the future forex. And also, there is not enough room to do this, but we do this on the stocks as well. So you can pick up the signal on the stocks, futures, or forex. Normally, we start at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I have promised some outsider, they're not even the members, that if I have time, because we're not getting paid for this, we are giving away free education. And in the same time, we follow some of the auto trades, like some of the scalpers and swing trading, and then we will cover also on that system here. Have a three different automated to trade, two at the moment, and on Monday we have probably the third one for that system. We are releasing a newer version. We can scalp the market, swing the market, and then follow the market on the price action. So we will be covering that. Our official time is 10 o'clock, but I will be a little bit here busy with mine, because once we start at 10 o'clock, I don't have time to look at anything. So I will be staying quiet, and if I see anything on the way without being distracted, I will be more than glad to help you with it. All right, guys. Again, you follow the signals here on the first column, and we are now 9:21, and we are 30 minutes from the opening hours, and then we will take one step at a time, and we will cover why and how and when. Okay, thank you very much. One of the things, folks, I strongly do not recommend. Again, I strongly do not recommend. If you are in a trade before 9:30, that's very fine. But at 9:30, you should not be taking any new trade until 9:45. At 9:30, it's going to be up and down, and there is a lot of monkey business on the first 15 minutes. So my job is to just a recommendation. Do not follow any of those trades until 9:45, where all this monkey business are away. So it is at your own risk. Be careful. I personally do not like to initiate a new trade between 9:30 and 9:45. And what you do is up to you. We all grown people here. Thank you. Okay, gentlemen, good morning. We start normally at 10 o'clock. We have a new signal. A sell entry at 8:36.25, target 28:30.25. A sell entry on a Russell 15:13, an entry target 15:08. Normally we start at 10 o'clock, and Friday I was a little bit um, uh, enjoying a little free time, the little we have. So, as I promised to those non-members, that if I have a time, I will be more than glad to come a bit early. We don't mind to help the others, as long as you understand this is not a trading room. This is basically an education room, and whatever you do with those signals, you are at your own time. And we're not interested in a trading room. We are interested in teaching you how to trade and to be um, a little bit your hands and your brain can be connected like an automatic trade. So right now we have those two new signal. And on the Russell, we got a new signal. I've been liking the signal, what I'm looking at. So this is a new signal. And good morning, amigo. ¿Qué pasa? So I don't know if we have a Nasdaq signal. No, we do not have a Nasdaq signal. One of the problem right now on the ES, because of this double support line, and is struggling this market to drop, but eventually it's gonna break that area. So we started a bit early today, so guys can follow some of the signals. We didn't want to miss anyone, so we got a new signal coming your directions. Whatever you do with it, please be careful. However, on the YM Nasdaq, we do not have a sell entry yet, and we should come in. So keep your eye for the ones that just join us. Keep your eye on the left upper corner here. You will find a new signal entry and everything. If you are following any of those trades on an ES, and the start you see is getting risky for you, close it again, close it, and then go back and put a sell order at the limited sell order at 28.36. And if you want to be conservative, put it on a sell order below the support line, because this is what causing this one, and actually is coming to the projection 28.39, so it's going to fall again at 28.39. But right now, the problem is this market pulled back on the ES because of the double support line at 28.34.75 and 28.34.25. So those, you got to keep your eye on it. And this market is coming your direction, is trying to penetrate the support line very soon. You will find out. You need to learn that those lines are the not trying to be bragging or anything, but they are extremely accurate. So for you guys, um, try to uh, at the moment we don't have an ES trade. I need to keep my eye on this one. As you see, the ES, the projection is 39.25, and this one here is a 39 73.70 on the Nasdaq. Thank you, Ben. And we should be getting something out of it today. And what is a blinker right now? What is going on? Let me see. Exactly, Ben. For the guys, the reason there is a little volatility, if you notice, the ES and the 30-year Treasury bond is in the same direction. Once they are in the same direction, the 30-year Treasury bond and the ES, this is math, this is calculation, it's not eyeballing trade. So when they are both of them, the math is saying that 30-year Treasury bond and the ES in the same direction. Does mean there is a play in the market, whether we like it or not. We will be covering some of the auto trade, but we just need to keep our eye on those trades, and then we will be covering some of the auto trade. We have this is the swing trading, and we will be covering some of the DAX, Nasdaq, CL, whatever we have. And for the guys want to follow some signals, you're very welcome. So right now, guys, again, this is the problem. The key into this market, again, the key is 2834.50. If we are able to break that number today, then the Nasdaq and Dow Jones, they're gonna hammer to the downside. However, if this 2834.50, we're not able to break it, fast your seatbelt. We are on a very choppy ride. As simple as that. Welcome to trading. Nothing we can do. By owning an auto trade or a system does not mean you are moving the market. You have no inventory. We have to take it the way it is. If this market not able to break that area, fast your seatbelt. Go make yourself a nice espresso, sit down, put your legs on the table. It's going to be a rough day. And if this market going to drop below this, so we are going to pick up some takes for that weekend. As simple as that. Simple as that. If it's anybody was following me before 10 o'clock on the CL, you need to close that CL, please. So now we are going to generate a new trade on a new signal on the Nasdaq, and we are about to have a new signal on the YM. And for the CL, close it. It's finished. I'm gonna hide here, but for you, close it. We are about to have. This is the last bumper on the ES is 33.50. There is nothing holding this ES below the 33.50. So get ready for a new signal on the Nasdaq NYM. To all the new members, let you know that we are is going to be, I think, additional auto trade for those signals. So could be today I'm holding a meeting with the programmer to see what he's done. It could be there is a 3, or is we gonna stay on 2 automated, 1 ATM, 1 full automated, like what we have right now. And it could be 3. So on Monday, we will be covering. Okay, there we go. This is the problem here. So on Monday, we will be covering any question you have. So it will be on an open, members-only webinar on Monday to ask any questions you want. So we will not make a career back and forth with the chatting. We receive over 300 emails every day, and we only allow 10 seconds per email. So please, on Monday, to all the new members, any questions you have, you come in on Monday, and you will ask those questions, and that for members only. We have the zone also coming out next week. We have the basic version coming out, the normal version, the one we have, and yeah, well, some of the traders, if they are on a holiday, that's very fine, but I cannot change the timing. There is the ones that want to come, they want to come, and the ones they don't want to come, then they will have a recorded webinar. Or we gonna if all the traders would like to, we can make an albu for it, cancel it for Monday, and we will do it for the Monday after. Then we can cover the zone, and we can cover this market analyzer and the new Autotrader. Doesn't matter. We will see what the traders wanted, and we will do. If somebody want to show up on Monday, is fine. If half of you is not going to show up, then we'll cancel Monday, and we will do it for the next Monday. No big deal. Okay. All right. So there we go. We have a lot of respond on some of the traders that will. Some they said that will show up, some that will not. So we'll see what will happen, and we'll count how many into the favor and all that. We will do the trade, and then okay, there is a big majority gonna show up, so we're gonna record it, and whoever cannot show up, then they can go for next week and ask what they want next week. We'll try to cover every corner, so we will not miss out anything on that. And also, we're gonna have. Okay, thank you. Everybody's gonna be there except a couple of 3 people, so that's fine. So it's gonna rule out. We are going to run the webinar on Monday. Finished. And then okay, the majority. There is only 3 people not able. So. We will have the webinar on Monday. Members only, no guests. You're not going to get anything out of it. It's for the guests, so there is no use for you to be there. What else? I lost track. Also, we are preparing to make another version for the zone. There is the zone version you have right now is going to come out with a new one, and we're going to have some other ones. For the ones have the full package, we are gonna put some serious systems in there. So for the members, they will be paying the same what they are paying right now. And if you have the full package, you're gonna get a huge package with the zone. And probably we're going to put an ATM in there. I need to talk to the programmer. So it will not be different for the ones our members. The only thing you're going to get a bigger package for that. Okay, okay, everybody's going to be there on Monday, so no big deal. Only 3 people not going to show up. That's not bad. Now I'm lost where we are with the trades. There is nothing right now. There is no signal. The ES got stuck between this projection at 38.50 and a support line we still struggling with the 34.50. As long as we are above the 34.50, that means we are looking for a very chop market, and there is no buy entry. And this is a one. We had one gentleman, a very nice gentleman, one time. He's using different system. That's very fine. And we were calling one of the instruments, and I said to take a trade right there somewhere, like this situation here. And the guy took it somewhere right in the middle of this mess, and it worked for him. Yeah, it worked for him by accident because he did not know what he's doing. Right now on that ES, it is a big mess in this area here. Yes, you can decide to take a short or long, and then it might work for you, So if we have one guy taking a long and another guy taking a short, one of them is going to work for him, and he's going to say, you see, Sam, I made it. You made it, you are jet skiing blind and all the sharks right under your feet and you're not looking at it. So if you made, if we say, this is a really bad area to take long or short, and by accident, if you took a trade and it nailed 10 ticks, it is very fine. But to try to do that one more time today, and then you will lose money, or try to do that tomorrow, you will lose money. So it's not about collecting ticks. It's about that's why this is not a trading room. This is an education room. It's not about how many ticks we can make in a day. It is uh, how we need to stay away from a nasty area like this ES, to stay away from that mess, and then be consistent on where we need to take an entry for that market, and not to get ourselves into trouble. And this is where 90% of the future traders, they are taking the trade either too early or too late, or they just dive into pile of mud, and they were not aware of. 90%, you take out of the 90%, 70% of those traders, they fell into those traps. And if you are aggressive and you cannot wait till this market comes to you, go to Las Vegas and get it over with, and you do everybody a favor. If you wanted to, because you hear all the time changing careers, changing lifestyle, if you want to do that, you have to have the patience, and you have to be a little bit cold-blooded, disciplined, not to get excited with every bumper or every move in the market. It's not good for you. It's not good for your account. It's not good for your health. So to make it a little bit more pleasant to trade, you wait till this market comes to you. You're not gonna miss anything, trust me. And the things you're gonna miss is not even worth to trade. So try to be disciplined, guys. And this is not a gambling table. This is a trading. It is a high risk. It is a very, very advisable. Once you see you got your daily target, close your computer, do something with your life beside nagging everyone with your emails. So right now, again, the ES is coming in to the support line with those area here. And as long as this ES not breaking this area here, 34.50, I will not invest $1 in this market. Right now, as a NASDAQ, one thing to all the traders, one thing, this is the biggest problem is, Sam, how can we read the market? And some people misread the market. That's very fine. How we can understand this market, when it's a chop, when it's a tradable or not. We can go on and on for days how to read the market when it gets stuck. And as you see here, the ES got stuck between a resistance and a support, and is not doing anything. Whether you are an auto trading, hand trading, banana trading, option trading, whatever that trading you are doing, you're not going to be making money. As long as the CL, the ES is to the short position, and the 30-year to the short position, those two parallel directions that we should never meet. In other words, when the 30-year treasury bond is to the sell, is to the minus direction, and when the ES is to the sell direction, whatever you invest in this market, you're going to lose, because the market is not in sequence. When the ES is to the sell position, NASDAQ into buy position, YM into the buy position, Russell into the buy position, and now we have a new signal, a sell entry, and now we start getting that market synchronized. Once we get this market synchronizing, you can auto trade, you can manual trade, you can do whatever you want. You can do banana trade on it, dancing trade, whatever you want to do. As long as this market is not in sequence, you need to stay away from the market. As simple as that. Your account is not big enough to move the market because you have one system or a lousy couple $1,000 auto trade, So you're not a guy gonna be able to move this market. You're just going with the wind. Whatever this elephant is taking as those big guys. So we have to go by the rules. It's the same guy. You're renting the ES from him and you're giving it back to him. This is the same guy. You are renting the ES from him. It's like you're renting the car from him, So, so right now, We got the negative area here on the YM. We got the negative on the ES. Now we are waiting on the NASDAQ for that market to synchronize. And then we need to see some kind of a new movement on this 30-year Treasury bond. Has to be to the buy position before this market to start hammering to the downside. Sometimes we can slack a little bit once the YM, ES, and Nasdaq start taking the same direction. Eventually the 30-year Treasury bond will start switching around. And all this, it takes just few weeks to sit down and get to learn that system. And then it will be, you don't need a guy for the rest of your life catching fish for you. You don't need to pay for a guy to call a trade for you and pay him money every month. You don't need to do that, guys. If I can do it, you can do it. Try to develop your own trading. Try to, and then you can take it whatever you want to, and nobody can take that away from you. All this miserable after the fact videos, they come out with an auto trade after the fact. He runs 100 chart and he makes 20 chart. They make it, and the other 80 he forgets to show it to you. One day he show you banana chart. One day he show you line break. One day he show you Renko bar. One day he show you 150 ticks. The other day 350 ticks, because he cannot show you the same time frame every day. So if you want to go to this dreamland, go for it. But if we want to learn like what we are doing here, we are using the same chart every single day, 1 minute. We're not using a banana chart. We're not using a line break. We're not using 150 ticks and then tomorrow Renko bar. We are using one single time frame, and that it is a stability. But I can pull out with a Renko bar after the fact when the market is over and say, well, I didn't have any problem with the NASDAQ. Yeah, of course you didn't have the problem with the NASDAQ, because you have 30 different charts of NASDAQ. You have Renko bar, ticks chart, line break. Yes, the end of the day, you don't have a problem because you have 30 different NASDAQ chart. But when we are coming here live and we are putting our guts in here, we are being 100% transparent, and we are showing the same time frame. And then we are showing why we are having a problem today with the NASDAQ. I do not accept somebody telling me somebody else come in with the NASDAQ and made 1,000 tick today and no problem. I mean, you're looking at it. I want you to look at it. How does NASDAQ making 1,000 tick a day? I mean, let's be realistic. This market right now, we have the ES in this direction. We have the YM in this direction. And this is a NASDAQ is just refusing to die right now. So how are you going to tell me everything is fine on the NASDAQ? Yeah, it could be fine in the afternoon, but now we are here. Most of the traders, they are in the morning. They're not on the last hour, So what I'm trying to say and get all hot and bothered, and it is last week when some people said why we are running free. What is the catch? There is no catch. We're not even collecting emails. We are not even collecting your name. We have competitors have subscribed to our channel. What I'm trying to do here, we are taking our pressure 2 hours and giving it away to the public, for that trader should not be misled. Whatever system out there can make you happy, go for it. Whatever system is out there is good for your eye, you feel like you can trade it, go ahead and purchase it. Whatever system is out there, it does not have to be our system, but it is our job for that trader to understand there is no dreamland here. If you don't put your work, we give you Ferrari, you're gonna crash it. No matter what we give you, you're gonna crash it because you are not a trader. So guys, if you wanted to take it longer, we are trying as much as we can to show you the reality, and then it's up to you. You want to be in a dreamland somewhere, that's very fine with me. So a lot of those new members, they come into us, they told me, Sam, you opened my eyes to new things I never thought exist. Before, I used to take a small trade, $100, and then close the trade. Now I'm holding on my trade till it gets to the target, making $1,000 on the trade. So that's what we wanted to change attitude, how we are looking at the market and staying away from the market when it's not tradable. And we need now, right now, if this Nasdaq come into the short side, it is tradable. Why? Because now the ES and the YM, they are like an engine. They are working together. I understand there is a lot of sell off on the ES. The ES is coming to the 33.50, and now once he breaks it, it's going down all the way to those level, and there we go. We nailed it. The same story on the YM. We're struggling in this area. Once we break and close down below that number, then it is all old news on this one. And right now, the Nasdaq, it is the problem, and it's fixing to get a short trade on the Nasdaq. It's fixing to get a new signal on the Nasdaq. So it is tradable because the ES and the YM is in sequence. Ben, I'm not trying to attack to respect to any, but it is, I'm not trying to attack anyone, but I'm trying, those last 10 years, Ben, in the public, we learned a lot. It was a total different education. And we went on that road, and then I find out it was a wrong road, And then we the last couple of years we changed the whole attitude with the trading. I said, Stan, go in and make it easier on myself, making a video by the end of the day. Let's go ahead and show this guy what is the reality of the trading. Stan, just get him off my back and just send him a video at the end of the day. So we decided to take this high risk and come in on a live, because also traders should know there is a high risk in the trading, and there is one direction, is learning. If you don't learn, you're not gonna be able to do anything with this life. This is my whole message. An auto trade, Ben, it's like, if I show you where is the autopilot on an aircraft, it does not mean you're a pilot. I mean, yes, you know how to turn the autopilot, but what about if something goes wrong? You're not a pilot. You just know how to switch the autopilot. So in order for you to auto trade, you have to understand basics. I mean, when we have guys come in and don't understand what is a limited order, what is a market order, what is a trailing stop, why we have a news, and he get pissed and get his feeling hurt because he couldn't collect $10,000 on the first week, and his whole account is $3,000. So this guy, we need to bring him back to the reality, and he gets his feeling hurt, no money, no experience, and he gets his feeling hurt. And here's the problem. There's nothing wrong with him, something wrong with the rest of the earth, but there is nothing wrong with him. And we're trying to change that attitude by come in with a reality and get all jumping and hot and bother, but like what I say, I have two teenagers, don't listen to me. Why a grown man should listen? Which I have paid the price for it before. When I was young, I paid a high price for it, and now I wish I listened from the first day. So it is a human. Thank you, sir. That's what I want to hear. We have a gentleman here. I'm not going to even share that. We have by far a superior system. Thank you. It's not about marketing. It's about realistic. I don't care about marketing. Guys, I'm going to go for a fresh coffee. Try to keep your eye on the NASDAQ. We are going to have a new signal in there. And it's coming right now, any second. Once we get it, you will see the entry, and you see the price and the target. And once we break those level here, the 3350 and the YM 584. That trade is going all the way down. Today is a Friday, so I'm expecting a big chunk of the trade. On the YM, we are going to be at least to the 5569, and on the ES at least to the 2829.75 so far. So let's keep our eye on those. And 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 okay, the Nasdaq fell. As long as this Nasdaq fell, uh, no trade right now. You will see it on the signal here. And watch this one here. To our members, watch this one. Once the 30-year Treasury bond goes to the opposite direction, and now we got the YM to the sell position, ES to the sell position. Once we get the Nasdaq to the sell position, and the 30-year Treasury bond the opposite, you will see this market start. You cannot even catch up with this market the way it's going to hammer. But as long as this 30-year Treasury bond sitting there on a sell position, and the Nasdaq is not helping us any right now, so there is a volatility. It is more important to understand volatility in the market, and it is more important to understand when to trade and when to stay away from the trade. Once you get to learn those two basic, then the rest is follow. It's easy, it's fun. But we need to understand that mess in this Nasdaq, where you're gonna make money. If we are looking at this Nasdaq, it has been on the same line now from 949. And if you notice, if you were here before 10 o'clock, I didn't even touch the Nasdaq. From 949 until now, it is one straight line. How you gonna get hair out of a bull-headed man? How you gonna get ticks out of that chart when there is no ticks to be made? How? Whether you are auto trading or you are manual trading, and we're not talking from weakness. We can show you a bunch of auto trades until we have a lot of auto trades now. They are hitting the target, and we will be covering most of them. But this is not about the auto trading, and it's not about marketing. I need to let the traders understand there is nothing wrong with you. Just you need to be patient. Whether you are using different system or not, you have to be patient, and you have to wait till this market come to you and play it safe. Try one trade, two trade, two, three trades a day. When they don't work for you, stop it right there. You know, today is not your day. Stop it. Close this computer. Do something with your life, but do not scratch the wound all day long, because then now you are into revenge trade. You're no longer thinking, and then this market is gonna go right under your skin, and it's not gonna let you go. You know, so before it gets out of hand, pull yourself away from the market. I'm not gonna say that in the public, but if you take a one or two or three trades and it don't work for you today, so could be not you, could be the market is not working on the right direction, so maybe we need to stay away. So try to learn to be patient, not to follow the market, whatever system you are using, and try to be consistent on. You say, you know what, I don't like that area. I'm gonna be, once this ES break all those area, I will be taking the 33. I don't want to get into this mud hole here. I will go ahead and I will put a sell order at 28.33 and call it off. You know, I don't like this YM getting into this area. I will put a sell at 55.82. If I can get a couple hundreds out of it, at least those $200 is safe. And this one here, at least $200 is safe. That's 400, 500, and then I'm calling it off for today. This is more realistic. Not the guy who sit 24/7. It is exactly when you are sitting on a gambling table. One of the things also I don't like, we've been on that trade now for over half an hour. Do I have to stay with it, or should I close it? Anything over 5 minutes, you should be closing it, you know, because this is not going anywhere, and and it's not gonna go anywhere as long as this Nasdaq is giving us a hard time, and we're not going anywhere. and now they are playing you. You don't know. One minute is short and 1 minute is long. What to do in this situation? You either go make an espresso and put your legs on the disc and wait, or go ahead and take a quarter out of your hand pocket and flip it, and then follow your quarter, because you don't need a system right now to trade this. You don't need a system. You just need a flip a coin. I don't know. Now I don't know what was going on anymore on this one here. So that's how it is, guys. There is nothing to be ashamed of, to say, you know what, this is not my trade. I'm not taking any trades today. I don't feel like it. I will wait. There is nothing wrong with that. So now we are going to the NASDAQ. Maybe, hopefully, now the sell-off start coming in. Probably we are going to have a short trade on the NASDAQ. You can see. Let's see. Now the sell-off is coming in. Hopefully, we will have a short on NASDAQ. It's refusing to die, that little thing. Okay. If you notice, guys, it's coming on the trailing stop 1 and the trailing stop 2. Those are the floating fibs. And let's see if we're going to get a new signal on the NASDAQ. That is going to help us to push this ES and a YM way down. Even the Russell is not on the sell. We are very far on the Russell with that. This is the DAX trade. I usually show the DAX trade, and this is the last DAX trade we have on the same system. But this one here is a fully automated. This one here is an ATM, and we will be covering some of those trades on the full automated. And let me see. Once we break those area, we're coming down to the 2827 area. I'm worried about the YM 2570, and then the next stop, it will be 5558. We're about to have a new signal on the NASDAQ. Get ready, guys. It's coming. It's going to the short. The ES is about to break this last stop area, and the YM is fixing to break those area. So once we get this NASDAQ to the sell signal, we are looking for a direct straight down, and you will not even able to catch up with the ES and the YM anymore. And there we go. We're about to have it. Wait. We need to see this ES going below this line. Below the 3350, we need the YM to go below the 586. And they are coming. They are coming. For the ones that's not trading, put it on the sim. Put a short trade on the 582. And if you are in the trade, don't do that. And if you are not in the trade, put one on 33 on the ES on a sim, please. Not on a live trade. But this is the last stop for the ES for now, and this is the last stop for the YM. There we go. We have a new signal on the NASDAQ. Sell order 354.75, target 327.25. Be careful with that. Be careful. We have on your way down. We have there we go. You see, now they start working. Now the ES and the Dow Jones and everything is like an engine. They start working together. There we go. There we go. Welcome to trading. Welcome to trading. That's what it is. We need to we need to predict the market, not follow the market. When you have an ATR or a MACD or a momentum, what they are doing, they're just following the bar and they tell you short or long. So here it is. You are trading the future based on an indicator following your bar. Is not predicting anything, it's just following the market movement. And you're asking yourself, why I'm not making in the money? Because you are using indicator following the market, those based on the past bar, and you are trading the future. How are you going to do that? Have you ever stopped about it when you are using an ATR or momentum or MACD? What they do when the market goes down, they tell you the market is down, and when the market is up, tells you the market is up. What is the crystal ball about that? Is you can lay 20 different indicator in there, and you can put this how many people are selling and buying, but then how do you know when this guy is dismissing 100 contracts order millisecond before he gets filled? Again, how are you gonna see that on your indicator when a guy dismiss his short trade order 1 millisecond before he gets filled? How are you gonna know that? Thank you. So there we go. By being patient, I'm not asking you to make 1,500. I'm not asking you to make 2,000. I'm asking you to make 500. This is exactly where we have predicted the YM, and this is exactly where we have predicted the ES, and there is a lot more potential on those trades. And I'm so glad I'm out the CL as well. Okay. I'm sorry. Guys, I really apologize. I maybe was a bit snappy today with my conversation. Please do not take it personal. And what it is for your own safety. Maybe now you hate what you hear or you brush me off, but 6 months from now, especially new trader, maybe you'll go back to this video. You say Sam said that. So please do not take it personal. There is nothing personal here. We are giving a lot away. We are giving our pressure time away, and we don't care. We have our doors open to everyone. You know and it is like this since the day one, and now we are almost 10 years in the public. So what I'm saying is, guys, let's wake up to reality, and please do not take it personal whatever I say. If we don't like you or we don't trying to give back to the traders, we would not be here for free. Trust me, I have a million things to do. So I'm giving back to the public, and whatever you can like what you hear or see, or you don't, that's very fine with me. It is your losses or your gain. Guys, I think I got you secured on that, and I will read which traders are in what trade. I know most of you are following me today. So I need fresh water and fresh coffee. So I'll be right back. 5 minutes. Now you are on the right direction. You're fine. Okay, so guys, we hit the target. There is a good potential for the Nasdaq to hit that level, 7328. We hit right on the target. Everything is plotted on the chart. Your fib line, your entry, and when you see this mess here in those area, you say, you know what, this is not mine. You know, let somebody else jump out of a balcony. So this is what all about. It's a very simple. Let the system do the calculation for you. What you see, what you get with your, let the chart do the math for you. So let's see our traders. Sorry, we've been Vito. Okay, Vito has been. I have to share this one with the guys. You know, okay, let's see what Vito got in this mess later. Okay. I'm not a good teacher. I hope I am a good teacher. Thank you, sir, for Mr. Tendo. To Dinti Ku. I know I'm not a good teacher, but um, I'm uh, I'm relaxed when I'm on a YouTube. I'm relaxed to say it the way it is. I'm not in a desperate here to do promotion. I'm not in a desperate to collect. We have enough members keeping us busy day and night. It's not about that. It is giving back a little bit to the traders, a reality. That's it. And I say whatever I say. And from day one, I my big mouth before got me in a lot of trouble. But I like to say what it is. When I revealed how they do the Ranko bar with the auto trade and everything, I got a lot of love letters from a lot of compare. So I don't want to get into it, but I say it the way it is, and whoever gets the message is fine, and who don't, we wish him the best from the bottom of our heart. We wish him the best, and we wish him happy life, whatever he's doing. He's not. We're not relying on that person. So based, and I'm now from 9 take a break. After 10 today, I made how much you made, Rigo? Go ahead. Tell me how much you made, sir. Let me see. Do you think the setup is okay? Let me see your setup. Sir, I will be. I have something on my mind when this programmer is going to deliver the new system, because no use now to sit down and do it. But what I have on my mind, Rigo, to give you now this market analyzer is we are 196 into the profit based on one contract and 1 minute. I have something on my mind to do. I'm gonna be pinpoint this market on the now it is all on papers. We have not started on it for the guys have the members. We're gonna give you a special different type of zone and indicators, the institutional daily target, and we have some systems. They monitor the high time frame. So we are going to be working on that, and we're going to give you something very new with the same, no extra money. It's the same what you're paying for the zone. For the ones who have the full package, you're going to have something has not been revealed to the public. I'm not sure I want to reveal it to the public, and we're going to be putting an ATM like before, on NT7. We have a lot of products we didn't put it to the public. I don't care for the public. We kept it for ourselves. Yes, sure, no problem, sir. Mr. JC here. Sure, no problem, sir. The webinar on 10 o'clock, Mr. Dana, and if you cannot make it, we'll record it for you. My lady, wonderful Pip, Luna. Okay, if Luna is there, I'm there. That's it. I'm scared from that woman. I will not mess with her. I'll show up. Um, okay, Mr. Kobe, thank you. And try to Tony. Try to look at the. This is not a support area. Um, I will type you the chat. Okay, next victim. Okay, it's about time, JC. Send it over. Thank you, sir. Let me see. Anybody else still on that trade? Rigo, how much did you make? Any of our traders, how much you made? Just hold on, guys. Type me how much you made today. Now we are on that webinar from what time? 9:20. On the last entry signal, based on the last entry signal, we are 237 takes into the profit 2,227. If you can find a better system, go ahead and rush and purchase two of them because you need them. This is what I like the most here. For this guy, have $2,000-3,000, and it is a repeat question. We get basically from 50 to 100 email a day on those questions. I have $3,000. How much you think I will be making? Well, if you have $3,000, this is where you need to start trading right here, right now. Here on a base of $400 investment every day, you will get $100 and you learn something. I cannot guarantee you even the 100. What I'm saying, it could be sometimes nothing, and it could be. There is no guarantee in the market tomorrow you will be making $1,000. There is no guarantee. I cannot guarantee you fish out of in the water, and there is nothing guaranteed. But when we are here on a daily basis from Tuesday to Thursday, and every single day we are putting a performance, and we are putting a good day and a bad day, you can actually figure out where is your limitation. I cannot tell a guy have a $5,000 trading 2-3 contracts out of this the micro account, where a guy have 250, which we do have some of them like this, and he is taking one contract out of this market analyzer. In order for you to trade this market analyzer all the way from top to the bottom, you need around 20,000. If you don't have that 20,000, 10,000, you can trade the ES, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones, and you are trading it comfortably. And then you can hedge the market in case, like today, the NASDAQ was refusing to die out. And so you will still have the ES. Hon har en problem? Problem?
Hvad?
Hun har problem?
Ja, måske.
Måske?
Ja. Hun skal se sig en hjernelæge på et tidspunkt.
Okay. I morgen?
Nej, hun kommer hjem i morgen.
Okay. So guys, if you want to trade the ES or a NASDAQ or a Dow Jones by itself, you need around, to trade it comfortably with $5,000, you trade it comfortably. Why $5,000? With Ninja Trader, you can trade the ES, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones with $1,000. The mini, not the micro, the mini. You can trade them for $1,000. Why we are saying you need 3,000 or 5,000? Because you're gonna have some bad days. You're gonna be making mistakes when you are new onto the system. You're gonna be making mistakes, and we all make mistakes, and we all are human. So you will be learning from your mistakes, and you will never do that again. When we say stay away from certain area, you know by yourself you need to stay away from those area. That's it. So why we need the 3,000? Because you're gonna be making mistakes, you know, and it's gonna be at least one day a week where this market it is uh, not willing to give you anything, and welcome to trader. Nothing we can do. Nothing we can move the market because you're on an auto trade or you're on an indicator. I need to move the market for you. I cannot move the market for you. So when the market is not moving, the market is not moving, and welcome to trader. Nothing we can do. So uh, if we are on a $5,000 or $3,000, I can trade easily ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, and then you can use the fully automated to trade on the 3 minutes. It's the same entry, or you can use the 1 minute and you use the ATM strategy here. They are automatic entry, and we can manage the trade. On the full automated, you cannot manage the trade. On the full automated, you cannot manage the trade. And what's wrong? What's wrong by we just got a new signal on the Russell. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. And what's wrong by going with the micro account to learn? As an example, this is this is an ES, and we are using a micro account. Hey, you know what? A micro account with a $42 into that trade, and there is a good potential to get $100 out of that trade. How much you're investing on the ES, the micro ES? How much you're investing? And this is a $39 on the micro Nasdaq, and this is $44 on the. This is fully automated. 3 minutes, fully automated. You're not touching anything. So let's say $42, $45, and $45. How much you're investing on those three, based on 2 contracts, and then you grow with it, and you start learning how to trade. This is the proper way. Those guys we hear nonstop. I want to change my lifestyle. Um, there is no easy out, guys. Not with my system, not with anybody else's system. There is nothing overnight millionaire. There is nothing overnight millionaire. Okay? So I don't want to mislead anyone, and I don't want to make anyone to be daydreamer. You have to earn your money in this market like anything else in this life. You take care of your shop makes sales, take care of you. You don't take care of your shop, your sales is going to go down, and you're not going to be making money. You take care of yourself here, you take care of your account, you learn a little bit. I'm not asking you to sit down and learn for 1 year and put you in a trader room and charge you money. This is the most pathetic things I ever heard. This is not it. I want you to stick to one system, whether it's our system or somebody else's system, is very fine, and make a career out of it, and day in and a day out trying to learn. Because once you start know how to read the market, you can auto trade. You don't know how to read the market, you cannot auto trade. How about if today is not a good day to auto trade? What you gonna do? So this is it. Now we have the 30. I don't know if did anybody see the new signal, because I don't want to mislead anyone. Did anyone see new signal from our traders on the market analyzer? Did anyone see new signal? Ben, did you see any new signal? The gold, okay. It was the gold, okay. This one recently, the gold in it. Well, it was a new signal anyway. Okay, guys. I have no idea what the others, the outsider, made money. For the ones are non-members, I like to have a feedback and send me an email or add me on your Skype. Let me know how you guys are doing if you want to, or stay private. That's fine. But I'm curious, the ones don't have the system, how much they get, and I hope they are trading on Sim. Okay, guys. Right now, for yes, sir. We have a holiday on Monday, but a lot of traders they said to go ahead with the webinar. So I will have a short webinar and teach a little bit about the a new update, but it will be recorded, and we're not going to make a long webinar, 2 3 hours. It will be 1 hour probably. There is only 3 people said they're not going to show up, and if you don't want to show up, you're the fourth guy, but the rest are showing up. But we will record it for you and send you the link. Uh, because we have, I mean, I would have closed the webinar on Monday, but because we have the new release and I need to teach a little bit. Okay, Jeffy. Fine, fair enough. On the ES, if there's anybody out there in the trade, on the ES, we have the support become a resistant, and now it is 28, 27, 25, projection 28, 27, 25. So here it is the trick. It is the most important trick that when you are on a trade to maximize your profit, you let the auto trade take the trade we want to manage. By managing it, it's not hard. This is used to be a hard support, as you see when the ES was coming down, it stopped right there because it was a major support area, and now it will become a resistant area, and the market is still vomiting. So there is a pullback re-entry, and we are still going down to the downside. So there is no concern, or if you are happy with your number, close it and call it off for today. Right now, based on the last entry signal, we are 527 ticks, 4,100 into the profit based on one contract on the market analyzer. If you are using 2 contracts, now you are over 1,000 ticks into the profit. How are you going to beat that? I don't know. For the micro account, for the guys with limited knowledge or a limited amount of money, and what's wrong with that? Full automated. What's wrong with that? Now we are about to close those here. ES. What's wrong with this? 74, 87, and 75. What's wrong with that? You know? Does any of our members have a question? We will. And this is the fully automated trade on the 3 minutes. NASDAQ, YM, Russell. The DAX closed it. It was a lot of bread. I don't know if you go back with the video, you'll see how many ticks. And this is on the, this is 8, 9. I'm embarrassed to calculate it. I'll let you add it yourself. Swing trading. Here is the swing trading, sir. Scalping. Scalping. No, this is swing trading right there. And this is a swing trading as well. All of them on the 3 minutes. And the rest a close position. But those are the only 3 left. This kind of auto trade, if the market is running smooth, you'll make tons of money without even looking at the market. And if this market not running, you are in trouble. So, but when you are looking at this system here, that will give you much more advanced trader, and will make a trader out of you, whether you like it or not. By looking at in and out every day, that will make a trader out of you, and then you know how to trade. You don't need to pay anyone call a trade for you. You know, then you are totally independent trader. This is worth 10 times more than to pay someone to call a trade for you, because it stays with you. Most of those guys, they had a bad experience with the rooms. I'm not attacking anyone, but when you're developing your own trade and stick to one system, you will get out of it. Find the system you think it is working for you. Don't have to be mine. Um, and then stick to it. Don't get lost, and sit day in and out, and you will get it. Does anybody have it called base strategy, Dana? Base strategy. You will find it there. I'll make a copy and send you the picture, Donna. You're very welcome, sir. It's a pleasure. Sorry. Okay, I'll send you the same. Yes, Jeff. I'm hoping to release the version on Monday, new version. Yes, sir. If he deliver it over the weekend, I need to test it for a couple hours because I already tested uh, partial of it. And if I don't see anything wrong, it will be in your hand on Monday morning. Yes, sir. Not the way he's charging is not sweet. Okay. So, anyone have a question for the system here? Let's go back here to the trading. Anybody have a question? Okay. Okay. I'm taking a break for 5 minutes, and we'll see if we're getting any new signal. And all right. See you in 5. Thank you. Okay, guys, don't forget to give us, if you like us, give us a thumb up, and uh, we thank you for your support. But if you give us the thumb up before you leave, because now Friday everybody will be leaving early. If you are leaving early, give us a thumb up. I'll be grateful. If you want this channel to keep running, you better put it up. Okay, guys, we are in the right direction. I don't know if you want me to stay longer, but so not here, Jeff, on the YouTube. You have an option on the YouTube. Just here, click on this one, not this one. There we go. Let's see if we're gonna get 1,000 tick today. For the swing trading, here's the swing trading. I'm not gonna pull every chart. As an example, we have the Nasdaq. The first one is 1900. You see it 1900. The ES. This is fully automated, no optimization required. 1640. This is the so this is here what is still in the trade, and the rest hit the target for today. So I'm not gonna go ahead and open every chart. I'm not gonna mess up my workspace. Honestly, I don't feel like wanna go back with it. And all the technical questions about the auto trade, I will not answer right now. It has to be in the webinar. Thank you. If you see something, something to take a short ticket, do it. Very fine. I didn't say anything, sir, Dane. I didn't say anything, sir. So we are on the guys. All the technical questions, it will be answered on Monday. And I'm not gonna be teaching how to trade over an email or a Skype. Simple as that. We don't have time for that. I cannot write an SA20 letter on an email how to trade the fib. If you don't know how to trade fib, Google it. If you don't know, you have some questions, come in on Monday. That's what Monday's for. But I will not sit down and write a 20-page how to trade. I don't feel like it. I'm beat. I'm tired. We work 16 hours a day. So, so please also give us some respect for what we do. What is sticking right now? Let's see. Okay, we are on still a short trade, guys. We are on the same direction. And we are on a 533 ticks based on the last entry signal. And on a Friday, if we are able to cross the 12 o'clock today, from 12 to 1, if usually this is what happened on a Friday, it is uh, normally around 1 o'clock, 12:30 on a Friday. This is where the retailers goes away and a lot of old traders come in, on a Friday, because most of the Fridays is taking one direction after 1 o'clock, 1:30, start taking one direction. So what I'm saying is, if this market can hold to the short side till 12:30, 1 o'clock, for the ones they are still into those position, that could you can probably, uh, if you follow it on the, especially our members, if you put it on the trailing stop 1 and trailing stop 2, your trailing stop, you do it manually, probably you will be dragging it all the way till the end of the day today, because it's a Friday. And because the uncertainty overseas with all the problems, now we have the prime minister today in England, the problem in U.S. With the Iranian and all this. So there is instability over the weekend. So I strongly advise you, do not hold position over that weekend. Could be a lot of things can happen. It is not my business, but if you want to enjoy your weekend, don't hold any positions till take a day at a time. Make sure all your trades are closed today before the market closed. And if we can manage today to stay on those short position, uh, we are uh, uh, we are going to stay on the short position. The probability we will be dragging those short trades all the way till the end of the day. So if we can survive from now till 1:30 to the short position, that's mean we are running short position the rest of the day. So be careful. This is every Friday. I cannot say every Friday, but most of the Fridays like that. So there is a lot of people, they only trade on a Friday afternoon. This is where the market take one direction and there is not much noises in the market. All those guys are gone. The ones with the $2, $3, $4,000, and now there is nothing but those big boys with some good positions. So be careful on 1 o'clock. There is a lot of trades on 1 o'clock, 1:30, around that time. So could be a good potential to be dragging those trades till the rest of the day. My aim is to hit the 1,000 today ticks on the trades here. And now we are on the market analyzer. The PNL is 591, is going to cross the 600 right now. And then we are probably going to hit the 1,000 before 12 o'clock tick for today. So let's monitor this market and see what happened. Now we crossed the 600 ticks based on the last entry signal, and the market analyzer is based on one contract, 1 minute, every day, the same time frame. Not today a Renko bar, tomorrow ticks, and no, it is the same time frame every single day. And right now we are 646, and it seems like we are about to knock out the 700 ticks for today. And we'll see. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. If we notice right now, folks, what we are covering about the volatility in the market, and when you need to start trading and not to trade, and when to stay away. If we everything we say, you go back on the video, document it. I know what I'm saying because I say the same thing every day. If we look at the ES short position, NASDAQ short position, YM short position, 30-year Treasury bond, the opposite direction. This means the market is in sequence and the market is trending. Once you see the 30-year Treasury bond going on the same direction on the ES, one of them is wrong. I don't know. For me, I know how to dig it out and find out by open high time frame charts and everything and look at things. But for a normal guy, it's been around, a baby trader, it's been around for a couple of 3 years. Maybe he cannot. That's fair enough. Not everybody can spot it. Fair enough. We're not expecting too much from the trader. But when you are looking at the 30-year Treasury bond, it's the opposite direction of the YM and an ES and NASDAQ. This means this market is in sequence. No matter what you do here, the market is trending. So whether you are auto trading or hand trading, now you are into lower risk of trading than for somebody come in and tell me, Sam, I took a trade before you did, somewhere around there, and I nailed it. Because you nailed it by mistake. Because this area here, you should not be trading it, is a big mess. And if a guy took that trade here and made 10 takes, it does not mean he is able to do that tomorrow or 10 minutes after. He cannot, by mistake. But if we stay consistent on stay away from those trouble here and take it when it's clear, then your chances of a losing trade drop down to 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 max if you make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And nothing wrong by making a mistake because we all make mistakes. But we should learn from our mistakes. So, but when you are trading it in the wrong direction, your chances of a winning trade is 2 out of 10. It's not 8 out of 10. So this is where be patient and try to put your trade where you think it fits for you and not chasing the market. Because if you're chasing the market, you're going to be getting into a lot of trouble. That's it. So far, we are on 565 ticks into the profit. I will be staying a little bit quiet. There is a pullback right now on the NASDAQ. It's going to come to the 32.29, and on the YM is coming to the 55.49. This is where is your pullback. And on this Russell 511.12, this is where is your pullback. Your pullback on the ES is way far. So always the ES is because it's an institutional becoming an institutional instruments. So we cannot hold on the 28.38, but the pullback re-entry on the ES, it will be 28.6550. So ES, we are expecting to be projected from the 26.50. NASDAQ is going to be from that number. The green number you see here is 73. Everything is on the chart. You just follow the chart. You don't have to invent anything. And then on the pullback, on the Russell is 15, 11, 12. And that, once you know those numbers, so you say either I'll make it or break it, those trades, or I'm happy here on that trade, or I'm going to stay on that trade. It's up to you. This is your corner. The ball is in your corner. I don't know what you want to do with it. On the exit, it is your decision. If you're happy with what you see, then close. And if you want it to be aggressive, you can be aggressive. But my job is to tell you where we are expecting the pullback. and we are expecting the pullback on the YM to the 55.49, and then the market drops 11.2, then the market drops 32.9, 73.20. Now I'm start getting tired. 73.29, this is the pullback, and this is 28.26.50 is the pullback. So it is all anything beside what we are looking at. I will not answer anything about settings with auto trades. I don't want to discuss auto trades. We are live on YouTube. This is not a private webinar, and I'm gonna stick with what we are looking at right now. And I'm not gonna give support on any kind of auto trade or what do I think. I don't think today. Right now, with all the respect, there is a lot of people out there. So let's just stick with what we are looking at. And anything out of that, I'm not going to be answering right now. Okay, Fernando? Thank you, sir. Okay, guys, I'll stay quiet for a while. The best things, if anybody have like a question, write it down. And on Monday, we're going to open this webinar, and you can ask all the questions. That's why we have a private webinars for all the technical questions, you know. And when we do the webinar, we ask many times, does anybody have a question? Nobody have a question. And then 10 minutes later, we start receiving a phone call. That has to stop, and it has to be in the proper time and in a proper manner. When we are on a live on a YouTube, we're only going to be dealing for what we're looking at right now. We had a guy yesterday, um, last week. He sent me TeamViewer to log in and look at something when we are going live, and that is not going to happen. So please, let's separate those two together. When we are live, there is a lot of people dependent on us here, and it is very hard for me to keep up with everything. So please do not distract me with a technical question. It will be privately and on a webinar only. Thank you. Watch out on the 25.75. This is the pullback on the ES. On the As you see this number 73.29, this is the pullback. If the market goes above that, if there's anybody still on any of those, you need to start closing. We have 15.08 and then 11.2. This is for the Russell. And the YM, it is 25.549. This is where we expect a projection on those numbers here. And then the market should be dropping. But now we are closing to the lunch hour. And today is a Friday. There may be some closing positions and taking a profit. And if we can survive from now to 1 o'clock, then this market, it could be a good potential to go all the way down all day long. So this is a game you have to decide how you want to play it. And we will be watching those number here. We either close the room or we stay. So we are closing to this. We are looking at those numbers, 28, 26, 25, 73, 29, to see if now we are at the YM critical area here. Let's see if it's able to break it or is going to be projecting from that area here. You see? So this is a decision where you can make when you are on your own. You can make a decision if you want to close position or hold position on those trades. It seems like we had a CL, a new signal on the CL, buy 58.03 entry, target 58.48 target. And the Autotrader just took that trade on my side. A new signal 58.03 on the CL and a target 58.48 on the CL. Now you will find the CL is struggling at the resistance line right there at 58.13. Once the CL break the 58.13, we have going straight to the target. So now the problem is with this resistance line, and very soon you find out you have to respect those support resistance line. Once we break the 58.13, this market is going to fly to the target. So now we understand on that signal entry what this system gave us, an entry 58.03. However, if you are not on that trade, or if you experience a pullback, close it. Then we go ahead and put a limited order at 58.14. One tick above and a limited order at 58.14 or 58.15. So once we break that level, we get picked up on the way up to the target. So you do not need too much pullback and stay on that trade because this market is experiencing trouble with this double resistance. You should not be worried about it. But if you are worried about it, then you close it on a 10 ticks or 15 ticks, whatever your account can handle. And then I will go ahead and put a limited order at 58.14, because once the CL break that area, there is a straight direction trade all the way to the target, which is 58.49. And if the trend is good, then we are a potential to go all the way to the 58.06. So this is how you need to handle the CL at the moment. So I think we got you covered. Everybody made money today. And I want to say it has been a pleasure serving every one of you. And I apologize if some of the members they were asking questions about technical while I'm covering the market, which is very hard for me to do. But I'm not trying to be mean. I just cannot do support while we are on a YouTube live. There is a lot of people's life dependent in here. So please, no one take it personal, but also we have to respect uh, some other people, they are in this puzzle. Thank you very much. Wish you a very happy weekend. And I guess I will see how many people are coming on Monday webinar. And I think we are on Monday webinar. Maybe we will have it a little bit early. Look at your email so we can have the rest of the day free. Thank you very much. God bless you all and wish you a very happy weekend to everyone. Bye for now.